In this video, we will show you how to set up your new TimeCast Wi-Fi clock. TimeCast Wi-Fi clocks receive precise time synchronization using your building's 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network. There are three options to get your new TimeCast Wi-Fi clock connected to your network. Option 1 is to create a hidden and secured network in your facility that matches the default configuration of TimeCast Wi-Fi clocks. Refer to the TimeCast Setup Guide for the default network settings. Just power up the clock and it will automatically connect to the network. The default time zone in the clock is US Eastern Time. If you are in a different time zone, all you have to do is select it using the display on the back of the clock. Option 2 is to have your TimeCast Wi-Fi clocks pre-configured by the factory. If you provide your network settings and time zone when you place your order, National Time will ship your clocks to you pre-configured and ready to install. All you have to do is power up the clocks and put them on the wall. The third option is to configure your TimeCast Wi-Fi clock yourself using a mobile device or laptop. The setup procedure is the same for analog and digital clocks. We'll demonstrate using an analog clock and a mobile device. Power up the clock and the hands will automatically spin around to 12. Flip the clock to the back and look at the display. The Wi-Fi symbol in the upper right corner of the display shows that the clock is in Wi-Fi mode. On your mobile device, connect to the Wi-Fi network named TimeWise and then the serial number of the clock. This clock is serial number 24100, so we'll choose the network named TimeWise 24100. Your mobile device will warn you that the Wi-Fi network has no internet connection. Choose to stay connected. Open a web browser and navigate to the IP address 192.168.4.1. This IP address can also be found on the label on the back of the clock. You will be prompted to enter a username and password to access the clock. The default username and password can be found on the label on the back of the clock. This will bring up the configuration page for the clock. The top bar on the page should be green and confirm that we are connected to clock serial number 24100. Select Quick Start. Enter the network name and password of the Wi-Fi network that you would like the clocks to join. You can choose the Wi-Fi network name from a list of nearby networks or just type it in the box. With your Wi-Fi network name and password entered, click Next Basic. If you would like to change the password required to access this clock, you can enter your new password here. To leave the default password, type NATSCO. After you have entered your desired password, click Next. Select your time zone and daylight saving time rules from the drop-down menus. Click Next. This page allows you to enter the time server address where the clock will synchronize its time. It is recommended that you leave this set to time.natsco.net so you can take advantage of National Time's free cloud monitoring service. Click Next. To save these settings to the clock, click Save. This page will show you if the clock successfully connects to the building Wi-Fi. Click Next. National Time's cloud monitoring service is available at cloud.natsco.net. Record clock serial numbers and locations during installation for useful clock system reports from National Time's device cloud. Now that the first clock is configured, setting up a second one is even faster. Click New Clock. Once an analog clock joins the building Wi-Fi, the hands will spin around to 12, pause for 3 to 4 minutes, and then go to the correct time. Digital clocks will display the correct time right away. Power up the new clock. This clock is serial number 24101. On your mobile device, Connect to the Wi-Fi network named TimeWise 24101. Choose to stay connected even though this network does not have internet. Return to the web browser and verify that the banner at the top of the page says Connected to 24101. Click Same Settings to reuse the same settings as the previous clock. Click Save to save the settings to the second clock. The second clock successfully joined the building Wi-Fi network. Click Next. You can click New Clock and keep going until all your clocks are configured. When you are done, just close the web browser. The clocks will automatically time out and go to a low power sleep mode after a few minutes.